Okay, good morning. We are now on the record for Thursday morning's criminal docket for February 24, 2022. Mr. Eloy Mendes, what case?
Your Honor, good morning. Eloy Hernandez, I'm here standing in for Rick Palacios on Edward Gamboa, numbers 24, 25, and 26 on your docket. He is present on Zoom from my law office.
Okay, Edward Gamboa. Mr. Gamboa, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
Yes, Your Honor. I apologize, Your Honor. I'm here in your office. I'm at the courthouse for an in-person hearing this morning. We had initially applied for the Veterans Court Program for Mr. Gamboa. It was denied, Your Honor. We were given the option to apply for the DWI Court Program, Your Honor. My client is at my office right now, and we're going to go ahead and start having him fill out the application and submit that to the DA's office for possible consideration for that. So I wanted to respectfully ask the court, perhaps for about 45 days or so we can get everything submitted and reviewed, Your Honor.
Okay. Let me see. Let's come back on April the 26th at 9:30.
April the 26th.
Ms. Soto, do you have a report on Mr. Gamboa?
Yes, Judge, he has his mobile device with recovery and there's no violations.
Okay, perfect. Mr. Gamboa, can I get a phone number for you?
210-910-7601.
Okay, sir. All right, then go ahead and fill out that paperwork, get it submitted, and we'll see you back here on April 26th at 9:30, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. You have a good day. Any other case, Mr. Hernandez?
No, Your Honor, that's all that I have. May I be excused?
You certainly may, sir. Have a good
Thank
day.
You too, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Trejo, what do you have?
Judge, I'm sorry. I have number 56, State of Texas versus Alex Robles.
Okay, and is Mr. Robles present?
He should be signed on, Judge.
Okay, CR 1812500-I, Alex Alberto Robles. Mr. Robles, can you hear me? Alex Robles, can you hear me? I don't have anybody signed on by that name, sir.
Judge, I was just on the phone with him. If the court can recall this, let me try to get him on.
Sure. Do you have another case?
No, Judge, just this one.
Okay, just let me know and I'll recall it.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Montalvo, Attorney Rick Montalvo.
Good morning, Your Honor. I have number 15 and 16 on the court's criminal docket.
Okay, good morning, sir. CR 21-04-630-I, CR 21-04-629-I, State of Texas versus Edgar Cavazos. Is Mr. Cavazos present?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
Your Honor, these two cases still have a felony pending. It's out of the same transaction, so we're asking for more time.
Okay, Mr. Sosa, do you still see that pending on your end?
That's correct, Judge. It's at intake.
Okay. All right, then we'll go ahead and come back on. I'm going to give it some time. I understand it's a little behind, so we'll come back on May 3rd at 9:30.
Very good, Your Honor. That's all we have. May I be excused, Your Honor?
You certainly may, sir. Thank you. You have a good day.
You're saying.
Thank you.
Ms. Cedillo, Attorney Edna Cedillo.
Judge, good morning. I have number 5 on the court's docket. My client appears under Ray's iPhone.
Okay, and that is CR 20-03-251-I. Ray Ansaldua. Mr. Ansaldua, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead. Let me see. Oh, there he is. Okay, go ahead, Counselor.
Your Honor, with regards to this case, we're just pending PTD status. It's been submitted and that's what we're waiting on.
Okay, Mr. Sosa, do you show the application accepted and under review on your end?
Judge, I'm not sure if it's going to be accepted yet, but I do see record that it was submitted today.
Okay. All right, then, and does he have an alcohol monitoring device?
Yes, Judge, he has his device with safety check and there's no violations.
Okay. We'll go ahead then. He'll come back for a status on March the 29th at 9:30 because he has a device
Yes, Judge. March 29th at
at
9.
9:30. Anything else?
Yes, Your Honor, I have number 27 on the court's docket, Jose Manuel Garcia.
Okay, Mr. Ansaldoa, can I get a phone number for you?
432-258-6032.
Okay, sir, we'll see you on March 29th at 9:30 and continue doing well on your device.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, I'm sorry, what did you say the next one was?
27, Your Honor.
Thank you. CR 20-03-583-I, Jose Manuel Garcia. Is Mr. Garcia present?
He is, Your Honor. He appears under Jose Manuel Garcia.
Mr. Garcia, can you hear me? Jose Manuel Garcia, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, counselor.
Your Honor, with regards to this case, PTD was submitted and denied. I've gotten a new recommendation, which I've communicated to my client. There is an issue of restitution, however, that I need to get more information on, Your Honor. It's something to the tune of 13,000. So that's going to be an issue for the plea. If the court would just grant us some additional time so I can continue working with the state on that, Judge.
Okay, do you need, go ahead.
Sorry, if the state may, I would propose that we plea out the defendant and that we have a restitution hearing, and Your Honor could perhaps decide what the correct restitution would be.
Your Honor, and I've gone down that road before, and I am not comfortable with 13,000. It kind of puts my client at a disadvantage. So I would ask the court to entertain some additional time so I can conduct discovery on the restitution issue.
Okay, and the restitution, is that just for the fence or what else are they claiming?
That's correct, Judge.
How big is this fence? How long is it?
It's a chain link fence, Judge, and that's my issue with it.
Okay. The things that I would be looking at, just to give you a heads up, is at least 3 estimates as to, and pictures. So y'all need to check on that. I mean, a chain link fence for a short amount of feet or whatever is not 13,000. So I should know because I am pricing fences right now. And they're not chain link, it's wood. And I know everything went up, but come on. So, all right, I'll give you an opportunity to do that. Okay, I'm gonna need to take a quick 5-minute break. My daughter's school is calling. I'll be right back on.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. As you know, we're always a parent first, so. Okay, we're back on the record. Ms. Cedillo, how much time are you requesting, ma'am?
Your Honor, if the court can give me that same March 29th date, that would be great.
That is fine. March 29th at 9:30.
And I have one more before Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead.
That's number 57, Judge.
CR 210894-I, Jesus Huerta Rodriguez. Is Mr. Rodriguez present?
Yes, Your Honor, this was going to be a request for PTD, but we're still having a driver's license issue. I know he had contacted my office inquiring about hiring on an occupational. I've not been hired, Judge, and so I don't know the status of his driver's license. I know that that's the issue for the PTD.
Okay. And what is the holdup on that? Like, are you saying that he's not going to qualify for the occupational license or what?
Your Honor, I wasn't hired on it. I know he was going to discuss with myself and other attorneys, Judge. I don't know if he found counsel on that issue.
Okay, Mr. Rodriguez, what's your plan? Because I can't keep resetting you for that issue. Did you hire somebody for the occupational license?
I was gonna hire Miss Cedillo. She said I was having some money issues.
Okay.
So I was gonna get back with her and talk more about in depth towards that.
Okay, well, you don't have a lot of time to do that. I mean, I don't mind giving you the time to work out a payment plan with Miss Cedillo, but you need to do that as soon as possible, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'll give you some time, Miss Cedillo. We'll come back on April the 26th. Well, actually, I'll give him some time. April the 26th at 9:30 and see if something can be worked out between now and then.
Absolutely, Judge. I'll talk to him.
Okay.
That was the last case I had before Your Honor, Judge. May I be excused? May we be excused?
You certainly may.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
Thank you. Okay, hold on.
Mr. Eric Bueno. Eric Bueno. Mr. Bueno, you need to wake up, sir. Or shut off your camera.
Okay, whose client is under iPhone de Eloy? Do you, sir, who's your attorney?
Oh, Kennedy Salinas.
Okay, let me go ahead and take you up because I know you're in the field. Mr. Salinas, Attorney Kennedy Salinas, are you still with us? Oh, you're on mute, Mr. Salinas. What number? What number?
Yes, Your Honor, I was in different courts. I don't have the number with me. I'm sorry.
Okay, what's your client's name?
Eloy Flores, Your Honor.
22, Judge.
Okay, let me go ahead and call him because he's out on the field. CR 1613954-I, Eloy Flores, and what is your announcement, counselor?
Yes, Your Honor, we're set for status, Your Honor, and we're going to announce ready for trial, Your Honor. We're asking for pre-trial and trial dates, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead and submit an order setting jury trial, and we'll give those out administratively.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, and I don't believe he has a device, correct? I don't think. Oh, he does?
Yes, he does.
When was that device put on?
One moment, Judge.
Okay.
And Judge, the reason for that would be a second DWI arrest, first from Zapata County.
Okay, but since when did he have that device?
I'm pulling up a report, Judge.
Okay.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes.
He obtained the mobile device in April, Judge, and of last year, I'm sorry. And I believe he had the interlock device, and I'm trying to get that order, but it's from the previous court, if I'm not.
Oh.
Yes,
no. It's since, I'm sorry, give me 1 second. It's November the 16th of 2017 is when the previous judge had ordered for him to install the interlock device, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor, and he's had it since 17, and he has had no issues at all, but he's had it. And
Okay, well, get that clarification, and I mean, if you're going to, I don't know, it's before the statute, and that's quite a long time if he's had it since 2017. So that's up to you, Counselor. But anyway, all right, what is a phone number for you, Mr. Flores?
It's 956-780-1644.
All right, you'll be receiving your jury trial date from your attorney, sir.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank
all
you.
right. Anything else, Mr. Salinas?
No, I'd be excused with my client, Your Honor.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. All right, okay, going back, Mr. Almanza.
Good morning, Your Honor. I have number 6 and 7 on the court's docket. Jose Roberto Boteo, CR-21-04-549-I and CR-18-02900-I.
Okay,
And I do believe he's on, I believe he's Jose's A12.
okay, Jose Boteo, can you hear us, Jose Boteo? Jose Boteo?
I can see him trying
Your
to talk.
Honor.
There you go.
Okay, and I believe, is this where we're having victim testimony on his CR 18-02900-I?
That's correct, Judge. The state is ready.
Okay, and
Your Honor,
what is the name?
I was
Oh.
just appointed to this case. I was just able to talk to my client today for the first time. All the contact information we had was bad. He called our office this morning. I have not had a chance to prepare. I'm replacing previous counsel on this case. So I would just ask for a reset so I could discuss it with my client. Because this morning was the first time we were able to get a hold of him. And I did email Mr. Sosa that I was having trouble contacting him, but Mr. Boteo did contact my office this morning and give us good contact info for him.
No
Okay,
objection.
what is the name of the alleged victim?
Ruby Elizondo, Your Honor.
Okay, Ruby Elizondo, can you hear me?
Your Honor,
Yes.
she's my wife walking around.
She's what?
She's still with me. We're still together.
I know.
She's right here.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you an opportunity to talk with your attorney, so I'm gonna reset you to March the 8th. And that'll be a quick reset, okay? March 8th at 9:30.
That works, Your Honor.
Okay, anything else?
Yes, Your Honor. I have number 23 on the court's docket, Miguel Antonio Flores, CR-21-05938-I.
Okay, Mr. Boteo, you are excused, and so is your wife.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, okay, Mr. Miguel Flores, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, go ahead, Counselor.
Yes, Your Honor. This is pending a drug test and a drug education course for dismissal, Your Honor. We've already worked out a deal with the state, Your Honor. So this should be an administrative dismissal. We should have everything wrapped up in the next week. We're just asking for a 2-week, reset, but ideally it will be dismissed before then.
Okay, so then we'll go ahead by March 8th, you think, so I can give you the same date?
Yes, Your Honor. I believe March 8th would be sufficient time.
Okay, at 9:30.
Mr.
Your Honor.
Almanza,
Yes,
would you know when your client would be available for a UA, sir?
tomorrow. Tomorrow. And Your Honor, I think that's all I have before the court today. May me and my client be excused.
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead. All right, Mr. Gonzalez, Attorney Richard Gonzalez.
Judge, good morning. Your Honor, I apologize this morning. I've been going through some staffing issues and I unfortunately was not able to inform my clients of the hearing this morning. Both of them have the same announcement. They both have felonies pending. It was 100% my fault, Your Honor. I'd ask if I could just get a pass on this one and allow them to come back for a reset.
Okay, what numbers?
Numbers 35 and 55.
And they're out of
Okay,
the, sorry, Judge, they're out of the same transaction.
okay. You 35 and which other one?
55.
Okay. And how much? Oh, the felony is pending. Okay. On number 35 for Rafael Enriquez, we can go ahead and give you time for that. It'll be May 3rd
Okay.
at 9:30. And number 55 on Sofia Rendon, the same.
5-3.
Yeah.
Okay, Judge. Thank you very much.
Okay. And you sound under the weather, sir.
It's my allergies, Judge. This weather's been messing me up.
Okay. Well, get checked. I thought it was allergies too, and I had COVID.
No, I had COVID last month, so I should be okay.
Oh, okay. Well, be careful out there.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it. Maybe
All right. Yes. Okay,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Solis.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning, sir. Which one?
I'm here on number 52 of your docket, Mr. Mauricio Posada.
All right. See, 52. I have Mauricio Sainz Puente. Is it that one, Puente?
I have him under Posada, Judge. That's how I know him. It's at CR 21-01849.
Okay.
Number 51.
Oh, okay. Yes. All right. And is Mr. Posada present?
He should be logged in, Judge.
Mauricio
Yes, Judge.
Posada?
He is, Judge. He's wearing a black t-shirt.
Okay, I see him. What's your announcement, counselor?
Judge, on this case, I'm asking for about 2 weeks, Judge. Mr. De La Fuente did say that he staffed this case. However, I'm trying to get some information as to when this was done, and I was unable to reach Mr. De La Fuente this morning, Judge. But for the court's information, we are seeking an ADR, Judge.
Okay, March 22nd at 9:30.
Thank you, Judge. And then, Judge, I have the two following cases. My office went ahead and filed withdrawals on them, Judge. I did notify the clients of such, and they are aware this morning of my announcement.
Okay, what numbers?
Number 37, Mr. Olegario Hinojosa.
Okay, CR 20-04690-I, Olegario Hinojosa. Mr. Hinojosa, are you present?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and is this one you were appointed to?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, so Mr. Hinojosa, are you asking for a new attorney to be appointed to you?
Yes, please.
Okay, Ms. Rivera, who is next on the wheel, ma'am?
Yes, Judge, the next attorney on the wheel. We have Dennis Ramirez, Your Honor.
Okay. Your new attorney is Mr. Dennis Ramirez, and he will contact you, sir. Can I get a phone number?
956-249-6148.
Okay, Mr. Sosa, are you still showing in those misdemeanors pending?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Are you on a device, Mr. Hinojosa?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Then I'll go ahead and give some time for those to get processed, and you'll come back on April the 26th at 9:30. Okay, sir, you're excused.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, your next case, Mr. Solis?
Number 62, Judge, Ms. Maricela Serna.
Okay. That's CR 21-02311-I, Maricela Serna. Ms. Serna, are you present?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, is this one that you were appointed to, Mr. Solis?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, Ms. Serna, are you asking that another attorney be appointed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Rivera, who is next on the wheel?
Sorry, Your Honor, I was on mute.
That's okay.
Next on the wheel, Judge, we do have Raul Acevedo.
Okay, Mr. Acevedo will contact you as soon as possible. What is a phone number for you, ma'am?
956-483-9694.
Okay, Then we'll go ahead and give you an opportunity to meet with Mr. Acevedo, and we'll have you also come back on April the 26th at 9:30.
Thank you, Judge. May we be excused?
Yes, sir.
Thank
You're
you.
excused also. Thank you, Ms. Edma.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Gutierrez, Attorney Dallas Gutierrez.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here
Good morning.
standing with Jesus Villalobos, number 61 on the docket, I believe.
Okay.
And there are a couple felonies that we're looking to try, and so we're just asking for more time. The felony right now is set for May 25th.
Okay, that's CR 1702949-I. And is Mr. Sanchez present?
Yes, Your Honor. He's in my office as well, but he should be logged in.
Okay. And you said that's set for May 25th?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Then we'll come back on June 7th at 9:30.
Thank you. We have nothing further before this honorable court. May I be excused?
You certainly may.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Oxford, Attorney Austin Oxford.
I have number 54 on the court's criminal docket, State of Texas versus Christina Alanis, Judge, standing in for Billy Chapa.
Okay, I have Cristina Rangel.
I have her on mine as Christina Alanis. Oh, that's correct, Judge. I don't know why I wrote Alanis. It's Rangel.
Okay, CR 21-07694-I. Ms. Rangel, Cristina Rangel, are you present?
She's not, Judge. Mr. Chapa reached out to her yesterday via text message. No response. We texted her again this morning. No response. Our office called her this morning. No answer. Left a message with the Zoom information on it. No response, Judge. I would say this, that in speaking with Mr. Chapa, he indicated that the recommendation was a theft class and a urinalysis for dismissal. The theft class has been completed. It's just a matter of getting that UA done. And one was requested back in January, but again, I don't know if she got a new number or what happened, but
did she know about today's hearing?
I can't say with any certainty that she did, Judge, because like I said, Mr. Chapa texted the phone number that previously worked both today and yesterday, but no response. So I don't know if maybe she got a new phone number or if she's just being willfully ignorant. I can't tell the court, Judge. I don't want to say one way or the other.
Okay, I'll give you an opportunity to maybe mail her a letter and see if it's returned. And then
Yes.
she'll come back on March 22nd at 9:30.
March 22nd. We'll send out a hard to contact letter.
Okay, anything else?
That's all I have before this honorable court, Judge. May I be excused?
You certainly may.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good weekend.
Likewise. Mr. Fernandez, Attorney Robert Fernandez. Mr. Fernandez?
Good morning, Judge. Sorry about that.
That's okay. What number?
Judge, I have 29 on the court's docket.
All right, CR 1913386-I, Jeanette Garza. Is Ms. Garza present?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and what is the announcement, Counselor?
Judge, I was gonna find out, I guess, if we could get from the state of whether she's PTD eligible. I think we had discussed her options, and I think she would like to be considered for that if she's eligible.
Okay, Mr. Sosa, do you see that?
Judge, I do see that she does not have any priors, which normally wouldn't disqualify her for PTD. However, there was a major accident. It's worth noting that it was a singular vehicle accident. The defendant hit a guardrail, but it's pretty serious. But I do think that she would be PTD eligible.
Okay. So will you be applying for that, Mr. Fernandez?
Yes, Judge, I'm gonna go ahead and ask for a drug test form here and then submit it. And I would ask for some time just to get that decision from the DA's office.
Okay.
Sorry, Judge, if I may.
Go
Mr.
ahead.
Mendes, would you know when your client is available for UA?
Not sure yet, but I can call you a little later today and get that.
Sounds good, sir. Thank you.
Okay, and so Ms. Soto, do you have a report on Ms. Garza?
Yes, Judge, she has her mobile device with Intoxi lock and there's no violations.
Okay. All right. So I'll give you some time, Mr. Fernandez, to apply for that and then have her come back on April the 26th at 9:30. I'll only bring her in sooner if she ends up having violations.
Understood, Your Honor. Nothing further. May we be excused?
Oh, yes. Ms. Garza, what's your phone number?
956-377-9626.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Arredondo?
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Good morning, Judge.
Take it a step at a time.
Yes.
Okay, what number?
Number 59, Your Honor, Jose Manuel Science. He's present here in my office, Judge. Let me put him on screen for you.
Okay, CR 1810581-I. And what is the announcement?
Judge, we have received the additional restitution amounts, Judge. We have them in our trust account. We're gonna be making payment hopefully by the end of the week or next week, Judge, so we can resubmit the PTD.
Okay. And so, and Ms. Soto, does he have a device?
Yes, Judge, he has the interlock device with lifesaver and there's no violations.
Okay. So get that done as soon as possible so that it can be reconsidered and you'll come back on April the 26th at 9:30. Hopefully you have an answer by then.
Hopefully, Judge.
Okay, anything else?
That's all we have, Judge. May I be excused?
You certainly may.
Nice seeing you, Judge. Have yourself a great day.
Likewise. Okay, Mr. Trejo, did you get a hold of him?
Yes, Your Honor, I did. He signed in under Alex Robles.
Okay, what number was that again?
Number 56, Your Honor.
CR 1812500-I, Alex Robles. Mr. Robles, can you hear me? Alex Robles, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
All right. Okay, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
Judge, we're asking for an in-person plea date. I have another one on March 31st. If that date is available, we'd ask for that date, Judge.
1:30, March 31st at 1:30.
Thank you, Judge. That's all I had. May I be excused?
You certainly may. Mr. Leadhar, Attorney Ranjit Leadhar.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir.
We have, I believe, number 58 on your criminal docket this morning.
Okay, CR 21-00125-I, Esau Romero.
That's correct, Your Honor.
And is Mr. Romero present?
I see him logged
Yes,
in.
ma'am.
I'm sorry. Can you announce yourself again, please?
Yes, ma'am. It's Esau Romero.
Okay, I need for you to turn your camera on, please. Okay, thank you. All right, what is your announcement, Counselor?
Your Honor, we're requesting a brief reset to submit the PTD paperwork. Mr. Romero works out of the county, and he hasn't had a chance to come by the office to fill out the paperwork.
Does the state have an announcement on this?
No, Judge, nothing from the state.
Okay, so what does he have at intake?
There's, what do you mean, Judge?
Well, I don't know. Those are the notes that I have. Does he have a misdemeanor or something at
He
intake?
has a, sorry, Judge, he has a felony POCS out of the same transaction at intake.
I'm not sure. Were you aware of that, Mr. Lidhart?
He has not been indicted, but we've been made aware of that, yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, and with that, well, I guess you can still apply anyway and see what happens between now and then. And it'll be April the 26th at 9:30.
Thank you, Your Honor. That concludes my matter in your honorable court. May my client and I be excused?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Mr.
Thank you.
Cantu, Attorney Arturo Cantu.
Good morning, Your Honor. I have number 48.
Good morning, sir. CR 21-07951-I, Juan Nava. Is that Mr. Nava with you?
Yes, he's standing behind me, Your Honor. I think he still has a felony and intake, Your Honor, so we'll need more time.
Okay, is that a cap he has on?
Yeah, take a recap. Okay, sorry
Okay,
about that.
thank you. All right, so he has a felony at intake as well. All right. April 26th at 9:30, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Thank you, likewise. Okay, Mr. Munoz, Attorney Jorge Munoz.
Morning, Judge. I have number 9, 10, and 11 on the court docket. John Cardozola.
CR 20-07134-I, CR 20-07132-I, CR 20-07133-I, John Robert Carazzola. Is Mr. Carazzola present?
He's
Yes,
present
ma'am.
on the Zoom, Judge. I'm asking the court, Judge, for one additional setting, Judge, to see if I can get this case worked out.
Okay, so remember, we're doing these pleas in person. So do you want a plea date?
No, Judge, just a regular status date, Judge. I don't know. This may be a trial, Judge. I don't know if the state agrees on charges like this to do a bench trial. I can get with Mr. Sosa after this hearing and see what their position is.
Okay, so yes, because Mr. Sosa would have to get the authorization of Ms. Lozano.
Right. And so for now, Judge, if we can just get a status date and then I'll touch base with him and see how he feels about that.
Okay. And how much time are you asking for?
30 days, Judge.
Okay, March 29th at 9:30.
Perfect. And
And let's see if you have a plan for resolution by that time.
perfect. Thank you, Judge. May he be excused, Judge?
Yes, he may be excused. Thank you, sir.
Judge,
Okay.
the next case that I have, Judge, is Juan Mendes. He's also present on the Zoom, Judge.
Okay, what number is that?
I don't.
45, please.
Okay. Okay, CR 21-05686-I, Juan Mendes. Is Mr. Mendes present? Mr. Mendes, Juan Mendes? Oh, he's not connected to audio, but he's been on since the beginning. What is your announcement?
Judge, I'm asking the court for a suppression date, Judge.
Okay, did you file your motion to suppress?
We'll file it right now, Judge.
Okay. On your order setting hearing, when is our next suppression date? These are now in person, so.
Yes, Judge, I'm sorry, Judge.
It's okay.
Our next suppression date is gonna be April the 7th, Judge.
Okay, so go ahead and put on your order setting hearing, April 7th is that one at 9:30 or 1:30?
1:30, Judge.
Okay, at 1:30, Mr. Munoz.
Yes, Judge, will do. May he be excused, Judge?
Yes, he's excused. He can't hear us though, but he's excused. Go ahead.
Okay, we'll call him and let him know, Judge.
Okay.
They also have number 1 and number 33 on the court docket, Roel Gonzalez.
Okay, CR 21-05204-I and CR 21-05203-I. And is Mr. Gonzalez present?
Yes.
Roel Gonzalez.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Mr. Gonzalez, can you raise your right hand? Do you
Yes, ma'am.
swear that the testimony that you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, and CR 21-05204-I, State of Texas versus Roel Josue Gonzalez, is that your true and correct name, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
You're being charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. That's a Class A misdemeanor. Class A misdemeanor carries a range of punishment of up to 1 year in Hidalgo County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine upon conviction. Sir, do you understand the range of punishment for the offense of which you are charged?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, has any court ever declared you to be mentally incompetent, crazy, or insane?
No. No, ma'am.
Counselor, do you find, in speaking with your client, that he is mentally competent and able to assist you in his own defense?
Judge, my client is competent, Judge.
The court will find that Mr. Gonzalez is competent, able to assist his attorney in his own defense and enters a plea of not guilty on his behalf. Okay, so how much time do you need now with these two cases?
At least 30 days, Judge.
Okay, April 5th at 9:30 for a status.
Judge, if I may,
Go ahead.
this is a traffic stop, breath test refusal, no priors. Notwithstanding, the state respectfully requests a alcohol monitoring device.
Judge, and I don't think he has any prior DWIs, Judge. There was no
Okay, well, I was arraigning him on the unlawful carrying of a weapon. His DWI is the one that he's already been arraigned
Is it right? That's correct. Judge.
on. So I believe at the time that I arraigned him on the DWI, you all had asked for it, and because there was this burst and no accident, I didn't order one.
My apologies, Judge.
Judge, if I may, Judge, he does have a device.
Oh, he has one already?
Oh, okay.
He was before you on the 17th of February. He was admonished for violations. He does have an analog device, Judge, and his next appointment is on March the 10th
Okay.
for download.
Did you get a haircut or something? Because I don't recognize you, and I'm pretty good at recognizing the people that have violations.
Yes, ma'am. I just got a haircut yesterday.
Told you, I knew it, because I usually will recognize those that have violations. All right. Okay, so make sure your next appointment is on March 10th, that you don't miss it, and that you continue to have, and that you follow the bond conditions, okay?
Okay.
So both
What's your
cases-
phone?
Oh, sorry, Judge.
What's your phone number, Mr. Gonzalez?
It's 956-475-5137.
Okay, Mr. Munoz, you were saying?
Judge, I was asking if both cases were set on the same day, Judge, on April the 5th.
Yes, I'm gonna keep them together.
Okay, perfect. That's
Okay,
that's all I have this morning, Judge. May I be excused? My clients be excused?
yes.
Thank you, Judge.
You're gonna have to
Thank you,
call
Anna.
Mr. Mendes because he doesn't have audio.
Okay, we'll call and let him know, Judge.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Mr. Pruneda, Attorney Leo Pruneda.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm
morning.
representing, I'm covering for Noel Trevino, and I'm taking over this case, Judge Adam Lopez. I don't have the number on the list, and I apologize for that, Judge.
Number 39, Judge.
Okay,
And last time we were before Your Honor, Mr. Lopez is right here next to me, Judge. See us. Anyhow, Mr. Lopez did stick around and he filled out most of the PTD packet. However, he went to go get his driver's license reinstated because he's already eligible for that. But because his high blood pressure was very high, the DPS officers told him that he couldn't administer the test until he got some medical clearance. And he's working on that already, Judge. So we need a few more, at least another month, so we can get him squared away and submit the packet complete.
okay. Can you also file your motion to substitute and a notice of appearance so that you can start receiving the links on this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and then I'll go ahead and give you some time to do that. Is he on a device still?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and have him come back on April the 26th at 9:30.
Very well, Judge.
Okay,
Yeah.
anything else?
No, may we be excused, Your Honor.
You certainly may.
Have a good day, Judge.
Thank you, likewise. Mr. Osuna, Attorney Jose Osuna.
Yes, Your Honor. Jose Osuna for the record. We have number 2 and number 3 on the court's docket, each of them styled State of Texas versus Juan Eduardo Mondragon. Those are CR 21-12108I and CR 22-01125I. Mr. Mondragon is present and ready for arraignment, Your Honor. He's under Juan's iPhone. Juan, please unmute yourself. Oh, unmute it, Juan, please. Tap your screen and hit the mic.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and is he also set for another case?
He has 2 with our office, Your Honor, and he has 2 with Mr. Eric Flores, but I'm not sure that Mr. Flores's cases are set for today, but let me.
Good morning, Your Honor. Victoria Flores on behalf of Mr. Flores. Yes, they are set for today, Judge.
Okay.
Okay, so let me go ahead and take up the arraignments and the announcement, and then I'll go ahead and take you up, Ms. Flores, on the other 2 cases.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Mondragon, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear that the testimony that you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, lower your hand. In CR 21-12108-I and in CR 22-01125-I, State of Texas versus Juan Eduardo Mondragon Jr. Is that your true and correct name, sir? Okay, you need to just speak up a little bit louder. You're being charged with driving while intoxicated, a Class B misdemeanor, which carries a potential penalty of up to 6 months in Hidalgo County Jail and up to a $2,000 fine upon conviction. You are also charged with driving while intoxicated with a blood alcohol level of greater or equal to 0.15, a Class A misdemeanor, which carries a range of punishment of up to 1 year in Hidalgo County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine upon conviction. Do you understand the range of punishment for the offenses of which you are charged, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, has any court ever declared you to be mentally incompetent, crazy, or insane?
No, ma'am.
Counselor, in speaking with your client, do you find him to be mentally competent and able to assist you in his own defense?
Mr. Mondragon is competent, Your Honor, has been able to assist.
The court will find that Mr. Mondragon is competent and able to assist his attorney in his own defense and enters a plea of not guilty on each of the offenses of which he is charged today. Okay, so are you going to try to work all these four out together? Have you had a chance to speak to Ms. Flores?
Yes, well, Your Honor, my understanding is that Mr. Flores has been offered a plea deal, and I spoke to Mr. Sosa, and he's inclined to offer me a deal that would run concurrent with those, with that plea bargain. Mr. Mondragon is game to accept deals on all four cases. I don't know if Ms. Flores has a preference as far as a plea bargain date. I would defer to her, and then I'll work around that.
No, Your Honor, I don't have a preference. I have relayed the offer that we received yesterday to Mr. Mondragon on our two cases. And he, like Mr. Ozuna said, he has agreed to accept them, and we're at the deference of the court judge as far as the plea date.
Would you be okay with March 31st, Mrs. Flores?
That's fine.
Okay, I would humbly ask for March 31st if it's possible, Your Honor.
Okay, March 31st at 1:30, and that'll be in person.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, and if the state may,
Yes, go ahead.
Mr. Mondragon has 4 pending DWIs. Just want to verify and request a mobile alcohol monitoring device.
Okay, does he have one already, Ms. Soto?
Judge, his device, he was not complying with his device. He did have the device reactivated yesterday with Sober Sense. Prior to that, he had not used it since October the 21st. I did speak to him. He said it was due to financial reasons and he was unable to pay for it. But it was reactivated yesterday, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Mondragon, you need to stay on that device. It's not optional. If you are not in compliance, by the time you come before me on the 31st, I won't accept your plea. Instead, I'm going to incarcerate you. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
What is your phone number?
956-400-8508.
Okay, I only got 956 in the last 4 digits. What is it?
956-400-8508.
All right. We'll see you on March 31st at 1:30, sir, in person.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, anything else, Mr. Osuna?
Not on behalf of Mr. Mondragon, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Flores, did you have another case?
No, Your Honor, that's it for today.
Okay, then we'll see you on March 31st.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, and your next case, Mr. Osuna?
Yes, Your Honor, we have number 40 on the court's docket. That's CR 20-07321I, style State of Texas versus Victor Lopez. Mr. Victor Lopez is under iPhone. Mr. Lopez, can you acknowledge the court, please?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, what's your announcement, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Lopez's arraignment is set for February 28th, but we would nonetheless ask for 45 days as we do not anticipate the felony getting resolved on the 28th. So we would just humbly ask for the opportunity to resolve both of these cases together.
Okay, March 29th at 9:30.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Yes, Your Honor. And then we also have number 12, 13, and 14, State of Texas versus Reynaldo Adan Carvajal. Those are CR 21-02586I, CR 21-02585I, and CR 21-02584I. Mr. Carvajal is present under his own name. Your Honor, Mr. Carvajal, can you say something, please? He may not be connected to, he is, okay. Mr. Carvajal has a felony that has not been indicted, Your Honor. We would humbly ask for 45 days if possible.
Okay. Mr. Victor Lopez, you are excused, sir. You're going to return. Did you get your due date?
March 29th, 9:30?
Yes.
All right.
Okay,
Thank
I
you.
can give you that same date for Mr. Carvajal.
Yes, Your Honor, please.
Okay, March 29th at 9:30. Okay,
Yes, Your Honor. And we also have a number 17, Your Honor, State of Texas versus Iram Coronado. That's CR 21-06316I. Mr. Coronado is under iPhone. Iram, can you please acknowledge the court, please?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, we submitted a PTD application on February 9th. The charges are racing on highway. If the state doesn't think it's too ambitious, I'd like to set this for March 31st. I don't think the state really is terribly critical on these sorts of cases when it's full-blown PTD. If not, then I would just defer to the state as to what a good status date would be.
all right, Mr. Slauson?
Yes, Judge, the application is in our files. It is just pending acceptance.
Okay, so they haven't. So it's just pending approval?
No, so it gets submitted and it gets accepted, then it gets approved. So it's just been submitted.
So they haven't even processed it yet?
I don't think so, Judge. Let me verify.
When did you submit it, Mr. Osuna?
February 9th, Your Honor.
Okay,
What I can do, Your Honor, is I can follow up, and then if the court is willing to set me for that March 29th status, and if we get it sorted before then I can scramble and ask for the March 31st plea date.
that's fine.
Yes, Your Honor.
You'll have to stay on top of it because I don't know if they've been, how long it's been taking.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, anything else?
Yes, Your Honor. We have number 52 on the court's docket. That's State of Texas versus Mauricio Sainz Puente. That's CR 18-07134I. Mr. Puente, I haven't been able to reach him, so we are anticipating a nice eye. I'll continue to try for the remainder of the morning, see if I can't get him to show his face. That one was going to be a plea bargain request.
Okay, does he know about today's hearing?
I spoke to him yesterday, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Okay, he has until the end of the docket.
Yes, Your Honor. And I have nothing further, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, and so are your clients. I think did some of them stay on?
Oh, yes, Mr. Idam, you're excused, and I believe that was the last one.
Okay,
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor.
thank you. Okay, Mr. De Luna?
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, sir. Okay, what number?
Judges Joshua Max Garza. He has a couple cases. Judge, Ms. Barba finished off the last status conference. Remember that I left at that time, so I guess I'll let her take over and.
That's correct, Your Honor. It's number 30, 31, and 32 in the court's docket. Mr. De Luna represents him on 31 and 32.
Okay, so have you filed your notice of appearance yet on CR 21-10316-I?
No, Your Honor, I have not. I will do that after today's hearing. I apologize.
Okay. Okay, and Mr. Garza, is he present? Oh, I do see him on the screen. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
And what is your announcement, Counselor?
Your Honor, at the last hearing, he was put on house arrest. You asked that we have a status until today. Your Honor, we asked that it's been a month and that that be taken off, and then you were going to. I believe that was one of the requirements at the last hearing.
Okay, how has he been doing on AIP? Ms. Soto, do you have a report for me?
Yes, Judge, he is complying with AIP, Judge.
And what about on his alcohol monitoring device?
On the mobile device, Judge, from the last court hearing to now, he has no violations. He is complying.
Okay.
He is also attending outpatient, Judge.
Okay. So you are on the right track, Mr. Garza. And so right now, what we're going to do, it seems that those things are working for you. So we're going to keep you on those things. So you're going to continue with your alcohol monitoring device. You're going to continue to be on AIP, and you're going to continue with outpatient treatment.
Judge, if I may?
Go ahead.
We are just pending a mental health court screening. The state would ask respectfully that AIP is still ordered due to the history of violations. And we will provide a recommendation as soon as we have the results on the screening, Judge.
Okay, and how long does it look the turnaround's going to be on that mental health screening?
I'm not sure, Judge. I would ask for at least 30 days.
Okay, so let's come back on April the 5th at 9:30, and that'll be via Zoom unless he has violations, and then we'll change the date and bring him back in person.
Your Honor, he's been on arrest for a month. Is there any way that we can have a sooner or earlier hearing on the house arrest?
No, and it's not house arrest,
Okay.
it's AIP. And so the
AIP,
AIP, what that program is, I have people that have been on it for 6 months, 8 months, 1 year, depending. Because the whole point for AIP is so that he can continue to be following the rules. And what he showed when I gave him a lot of leniency over the last year is that he couldn't follow the rules. So for over a year, as far as the whole time that I've been on the bench and had this case, I kept giving him a break and another break and another break, and it didn't seem to do anything until I finally put my foot down. So it looks like AIP is working. So he's going to stay on AIP, and he's also going to stay with the outpatient, and he's going to stay with the alcohol monitoring device. Because if he does, if I don't do things like this, then it's been my experience that they'll revert back to the behavior that they had before. So 30 days honestly is nothing. All it's showing me is that he can comply. So once we get more into the program, then we'll see how he's doing. So, but if he doesn't want to do any of these things, then I suggest that he take some type of plea. I don't know if he's going to be going into the military after all, what his plans are, but right now he's finally doing good.
Okay,
Finally.
Judge.
Because
Okay.
this is the first positive report I've had in my court since the beginning that I've seen him. So he needs to continue on this.
Okay, Judge. April the 5th at 9:30?
Yes. And Mr. Gatsa, what is your phone number?
956-789-3195.
Okay, sir. So you've made a big turnaround, Mr. Garza, and you need to just keep working on yourself, keep working on this situation. And I mean, you're doing good. So we'll see you back here on April the 5th, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
All right, you take care.
Thank you, Judge. Nothing further may be excused.
You certainly may.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Kennedy,
Morning, Judge.
good morning.
Good morning. I'm covering I have 3 cases this morning before you, 2 of my own and 1 for Nelida Morales. So I guess I'll proceed on mine first. The first one I've got this morning is number 8 on your docket, Mr. Eric Bueno.
Okay. CR 1914559-I, Eric Bueno. Is Mr. Bueno present? Oh, he's the one that's been asleep on and off. Sit up, Mr. Bueno. Okay. You may want to have a conversation with Mr. Bueno later, Mr. Kennedy, about courtroom etiquette.
Yes, Judge. I wasn't aware that he was asleep. I apologize on his behalf. I'll speak with him today.
All right. What is your announcement on that case?
Judge, I'm doing some legal research. There is a very limited legal issue I'm looking into. When I was researching it yesterday, I've only found 1 case on point that's an unpublished case. I'd like a little more time to research before I file any dispositive motions, Your Honor.
Okay. Any announcement from the state?
Nothing from the state, Judge.
How much time?
Not very long. A couple of weeks and I should be able to prepare a motion, Your Honor. So if you give me 3 weeks, I think I'll be ready.
A status?
Yes, Judge. And I'll file motions for the next status.
March 29th at 9:30.
Thank you.
Okay.
The next case I have is Mr. Jorge Torres, and he has cases 66 through 67.
Okay, Mr. Bueno, you're excused. We'll see you on March 29th at 9:30. Okay, that's CR 2008-449-I, CR 2008-450-I. Jorge Luis Torres, is Mr. Torres present?
I don't know, Judge. He's been here at every single court setting, but I didn't see his name on here. He came by my office yesterday to pay the pretrial diversion fee, and that's paid, and I'm just gonna get the paperwork to sign him up.
Okay, well, he has until the end of the docket to show up. And you said it's going to be a plea?
Correct, Your Honor. This is the gentleman who had the brain damage, the brain surgery. And so the state did offer pretrial diversion. He's paid the fee, and when I get the paperwork, I'll sign him up.
Okay, so then he'll be ready for placement by the 31st of March?
Yes.
Okay, 3/31 at 1:30. But if he doesn't show up, he's going to have a nice eye.
Yes, Judge. I'll address it with him. If he missed court for whatever reason, I'll address it and I'll have him brought before the court, Your Honor. The last case I have, I'm covering for Reynaldo Morales, Your Honor, and that is number 63 on your docket.
Okay, CR 2109-770-I, Adelaido, Adelaido Solis III.
I saw his name on as a list as a member of the Zoom hearing this morning.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
Okay, and what is your announcement, Counselor?
Judge, Ms. Morales says that she needs to obtain a letter and provide it to the state to dispose of this case, and she just needs a little bit more time to provide that letter.
How much time?
She didn't say, but just be on the safe side, 30 days, Your Honor.
March 29th at 9:30.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay,
That's all I have,
anything
Judge.
else?
That's all I have, Judge.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, and your staff have a good day.
You too. You're excused, Mr. Solis. Ms. Evans?
Your Honor.
So I do have number 52 on the docket, standing in for Sergio Sanchez, Your Honor.
Okay. It's number 53, CR 2108-051-I. Jose Luis Ramirez. Is Mr. Ramirez present?
If I do not believe so, I know that they've attempted to contact him. They have not had any contact with him either, Judge.
Okay. Then we'll go ahead and issue a nice eye if he doesn't show up, and if not, his next status date is March 29th at 9:30.
Thank you, Judge. I have nothing further. May I be excused?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Mercado?
I have number 60 on the court's docket.
CR 2007-309-I, Tomas Alvarado Sainz Jr. Is he present?
Yes, he's present on Zoom, Your Honor.
Okay, what is your announcement, Counselor?
My announcement, Your Honor, we're still pending a felony at intake. Additionally, I would request my client wishes to ask the court if his bond can be modified, seeing as he's been on a portable machine since October 2020, and he was on an interlock device for 8 months prior to that, Your Honor. And the felony has been pending at intake for quite some time now.
Judge, if I may,
Go ahead.
the felony has been indicted. That's going to be CR-3467-21-C as in cat. The next hearing is going to be March 21st for an arraignment hearing, Judge.
Okay, and your response to his request to have his alcohol monitoring device removed?
We would be opposed, Judge. This is a DWI second.
His request, Mr. Mercado, is denied under the statute. He is required to have an alcohol monitoring device because it's his DWI second, all right? So
Yes,
if
Your Honor.
you want to take it off sooner, Mr. Sines, or you're actually gonna, I mean, if you do probation, it's gonna be a part of it. I mean, you'll need to talk to your attorney about the options, but the statute requires it, sir.
Okay.
Okay, what is your phone number?
It is 956-445-4921.
Okay, Ms. Soto, do you have a report on him?
Yes, Judge, he does have his device with lifesaver and there's no violations.
Okay, all right, we'll keep up the good work.
May we be excused, Your Honor?
Yes,
Have a good rest of your day into the weekend.
thank you. You have a good day.
You too.
Okay, Mr. Munoz?
Yes, Judge, good morning. I have number 50, Your Honor, Enrique Perez, and the court allow me, Judge, I'm gonna move my device so the court can identify him.
Okay,
He's present here in the office, Your Honor.
okay, CR 20-11458-I, Enrique Perez III, and what is the announcement?
Judge, on this one, I think our office failed to submit the PTD application, but if that's something that he would still qualify for, we should have it submitted within the next day or two. And if he is approved, then hopefully we'll be able to dispose of it that way.
Okay, Mr. Sosa, do you still show that Mr. Perez is PTD eligible?
Yes, Judge, that's correct. He is PTD eligible, but I'm not seeing an application on file.
Right, because they're going to submit it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let me see. Does he have a device?
No, Judge.
Okay, his next status date will be April the 26th. Just get that in before then so that it can be under review.
Yes, ma'am. I should get it in by no later than early next week, Your Honor.
Okay, April 26th at 9:30, Mr. Perez.
Yes, Your
Okay,
Honor.
anything else, Mr. Munoz?
Nothing further, Judge. May me and my client be excused?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Jarvis?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, which case, sir?
I have Megan Hanks, and she is trying to hear. I wish my eyes were a little bit better.
Number 34, Judge.
Okay,
09785, pardon me.
okay, CR 21-09785-I, Megan Nicole Hanks. Is Ms. Hanks present?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, what is the announcement?
We have submitted a PTD application already, Your Honor. We just haven't heard back yet.
Okay, Mr. Sosa, do you show that that's already being processed?
That's correct, Judge. We received it yesterday and are pending approval or acceptance, I should say.
Okay. All right, so then, and Ms. Soto, do you have a report on Ms. Hanks?
Judge, she has a mobile device for safety check and there's no violations.
Okay. I'll give them an opportunity to review your application, Ms. Hanks, and we'll have you come back on April the 26th at 9:30. I'll only bring you in sooner if violations are reported on you, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
And what is your phone number, ma'am?
It is 956-874-8413.
Okay. All right, then we'll see you on April the 26th at 9:30.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Anything
Your
else,
Honor.
Mr. Jarvis?
Not at this time, Your Honor. May we be excused?
You certainly may. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Likewise. Okay, Mr. Garcia, Attorney Carlos Garcia.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes,
Good morning.
sir. Good morning.
Your
Which
Honor,
case?
I have number 44 on the court's docket, Your Honor, Maxine Meave. She's logged in.
CR 18-01719-I, Maxine Meave. I do see her logged in. And what is your announcement, counselor?
Your Honor, we're respectfully asking for a date in April. She has a pending felony that we're trying to work out in her case.
Okay. That'll be April the 5th at 9:30.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay,
May I be
anything
excused?
else?
No, that's all.
Okay, you and your client are excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Ms. Canales, Attorney Melissa Canales.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Are you still in another court?
I'm just waiting, Your Honor.
Okay. Which case do you have?
I have Victor Tejeda, CR 20-08035I.
Okay, and is Mr. Tejeda present?
Yes, Your Honor, I believe he is. He did,
Yes.
he has been contacting me.
Okay, and what, he's also number 64 and 65, CR 20-08034-I and CR 20-08035-I. And what is your announcement, counselor?
Your Honor, my client moved from He moved, actually, he was living in North Texas when he got arrested. And so he did not receive the notice because he moved back to the valley. And that's why a NISI was granted. We're just asking that the NISI be recalled today, Your Honor, so that we can, and then also we can have time to work this case out.
Okay. I'll recall the NISI because he is present today and in light of what you have put on the record. And how much time are you requesting?
Your Honor, maybe 30 days.
Okay. March 29th at 9:30.
That's all I have, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, Judge. Bye-bye.
All right, let me go ahead and go over the docket. Okay, number 4, did anybody call in on number 4?
Judge, this was a restitution hearing. I believe the state had an announcement. I'm not sure if they spoke to defense.
Okay, CR 21-00098-I.
Judge, we tried calling, so the city of McAllen told me that AEP is the one that owns these light poles. I was told to speak to Representative Mickey Swisher. I attempted calling Mr. Swisher on January 10th of 2022 and February 23rd of 2022. No avail. I've left voicemails. At this time, due to that, the state requests that restitution be set at 0.
Okay, that'll be set at 0. And number 18 and 19 and 20? Oh, he's in federal custody?
I believe I'm not sure. He did say he was in another hearing. He would need a little time to log in. This was about 15, 20 minutes ago.
No, but is a defendant in federal custody?
Oh,
That's the last that we know, Judge.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, I'm not sure then. Then we'll go ahead and set him out for May the 3rd at
Actually, Judge,
9:30.
I apologize. He did say that he had his his client on standby. So I believe they're out of federal custody.
Oh, yes? Okay, well then, contact Mr. Ramirez and let him know that he's the only one left.
Yes, ma'am, will do.
Okay, number 36.
I didn't have a reset date, Judge. Let me just make sure that I don't have something on the system.
I have that. It's actually reset for March 10th for a plea at 1:30.
Okay. Number 38.
That's also reset for April 5th at 9:30.
Number 41.
I don't have anything on that one.
Neither do I, Your Honor.
Judge, on that one, we're awaiting felony disposition. We've been cleared to dismiss upon the felony being disposed and a clean UA and defensive driving course.
On this one, Your Honor, it's 41 and 42, and they were in between attorneys, Judge.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll reset it to March 29th just to see if they end up doing all the paperwork by then.
Yes, ma'am.
Number 49.
That one's reset for a status, Judge, for the 29th of March.
Okay. Okay, so we'll take a 5-minute recess just to see if Mr. Ramirez comes on. We're off the record?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Damian, any luck?
No, ma'am, no luck. I've called Mr. Ramirez 4 times, no answer.
Okay, so, let me see. What number were those again?
18 through 20.
And he was gonna be in another hearing?
He said he was in several other hearings.
All right, just give him a March 29th at 9:30.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me go back and so that you can call the nice guys. Okay, which one was it again? What number? Oh, number 53? Number 52? And that's it, right? 52 and 53?
That's all I had, Judge.
Okay. Hold on, let me see. Somebody's trying to come in. Okay, what is your name, sir, that just got on the iPhone?
It's Jorge Torres.
Okay, Mr. Torres, your attorney made the announcement on your behalf, and you're supposed to return on March 31st at 1:30, and that'll be in person, sir.
Okay.
All right, at that hearing, you're not allowed to have a hoodie, and you need to be dressed in courtroom attire, okay?
Yes.
All right, we'll see you then, sir.
Right, thank you.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Damian, call out the names of those defendants that did not show up.
Yes, ma'am. Mauricio Sainz Puente, Mauricio Puente, Mauricio Puente. Jose Luis Ramirez, Jose Ramirez, Jose Ramirez.
Okay, what does the state say of those no-show defendants?
Sorry, Judge, I was on mute. Yes, Judge, state requested judgment nicely be granted to keep this issued and all bonds forfeited for these no-show defendants.
That'll be granted. Okay, that concludes this morning's criminal docket.